What's up, guys? I'm JayDennis, and this is your 5-minute review. Now, what really sets this Risecore band apart from the rest is they talk a big game, but they back that shit up. Most bands are gonna say, I got a unique mix of sounds, bruh. This band really has it. A lot of people have listened to it, including myself, are gonna say they're like a new age Linkin Park. New age Linkin Park. Now Linkin Park, they've evolved from heavy to something more melodic and slow. I'm gonna say they are like an old school new age Linkin Park. It's like they're heavier hybrid theory Meteora stuff, really. You can definitely tell these guys are influenced by them. They even mention them in a couple songs, which we're gonna get into here. The album has 12 songs on it, but I'm going to be going over 10 because 2 of them are instrumentals. So the album kicks off with Countdown, which to me is a pretty good opener. It's not my favorite song on the album, but it's a great way for them to express who they are. They do a little bit of everything. They rap, they scream, they sing. It just... I can't get over how fucking original they sound. They are so good. So Countdown is definitely a song that can kind of summarize what the band sounds like, but not the best song on the album. It's a good start, though.
He couldn't rhyme or express himself to save his life. Put his favorite records on in a party in Lincoln Park. Close his eyes and he'd sing along.
Light Escapes, track 2. Definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. If I had to pick 3, it would be one of them. This is another song that really screams their influences. They actually have the word Linkin Park in the lyrics while they are rapping. It is a great song. It's definitely one of those kind of slower yet heavier power ballads that you would definitely hear from Linkin Park. Now, I'm not going to spend this whole video comparing them to Linkin Park, but they seriously sound a lot like them, which is great because they're one of my favorite bands. And not only that, but they successfully replicated their sound, but made it much more modern. Track 3, Hostage. Finally, this is where the album gets heavy, finally speeds up a little bit. This is definitely going to be one of their singles. It's got one of the catchiest guitar riffs I've ever heard. It's pretty simple. It's kind of like Devil Wears Prada, Danger Wildman, but on steroids, really. But definitely speeds up here, because you want an album to kind of hit you in the face from the get-go. And this album does kind of do it from tracks 1 and 2, but Hostage is where it really brings the balls. We're All in Danger. Definitely another one of my favorite songs. Tracks 3 and 4 are definitely where the album picks up the pace, definitely gets heavier. We're All in Danger has more rapping than Hostage. Hostage doesn't really have too much rapping in it at all, actually. But We're All in Danger is catchy, it's got memorable lyrics. How does it feel to be in second place? Something like that. It's definitely one of the better songs. Definitely one of the better, catchier songs. Hostages and We're All in Danger. Definitely 2 songs that can definitely stand out as singles. Waking Up. Whew. This is where this album takes a more positive turn. It kind of goes to the key of D, which is my favorite key. They play in drop C in this song, but it's in the key of D. Definitely kind of slows it down, but still a relatively heavy song. This is one of the few songs that I gave a 10 out of 10. All those other songs that I said were my favorites so far, they got like a 9. But Waking Up, definitely a 10 out of 10. It gets more positive, definitely shows their more versatile side. If I had to show a song to somebody off this album, this would be one of the first ones I showed. Waking Up, phenomenal song. Track 6, Destroy Yourself. This is definitely kind of like middle of the album feel. It's not really filler. It kind of fills the voids where it needs to. It's got a really, really, really catchy bridge. And the backup rapping that he does, it just really complements the sound. Because these guys are heavy, and I don't want to say they're bringing new metal back, but rap is definitely making a huge comeback in the metal, hardcore, post-hardcore scene. And these guys are definitely capitalizing on it, and I applaud them for showing that in this song. Face down, Track lucky number 7, Unmade. These guys, they take it back to that waking up feel. They get back on that ambient, kind of like slow-paced, positive vibe sound. These guys, this is definitely one of the ballads off the album. There's like 2 or 3. Great rapping in the song again, I say. Definitely ambient, beautiful. It's on the slower side. So if you're looking for kind of like the ballad off the album, this is definitely the one you want. Track 7, Unmade. Gave that one a 9 out of 10. Tracks 8 and 9, Where the Sky Breaks and Paper Thin. Track 8's instrumental, leads perfectly into track 9. Paper Thin, it's a little bit like Destroy Yourself. It's kind of got more of a serious tone, kind of slow yet heavy. I don't want to call it a filler, but if I had to rank the songs in order, this would definitely be towards the bottom. It's not a bad song at all, but it doesn't stand out compared to the rest. Track 10, Fractions, circa 2000 and motherfucking 3. This sounds like a song that you would listen to when you're playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. How many people remember that game? Fractions. It is super catchy, kind of like Hostages. It could definitely be a single because it has definitely got a perfect blend of sounds on this one. The synth, which there's a lot of synthesizer on this record, but they really capitalize that on this song. Fractions, excellent song, gave that 1 out of 10. They definitely kept it consistent, and like I said, the chorus kind of makes you feel like listening to some old school hard alternative.
So cut me out or cut me open for the last time. See if I'm hollow on the inside.
Now to save the best for last, tracks 11 and 12, Dust and Cut Me Out. Dust is a 50-second instrumental. Hold up. 50 seconds. 57. 57. Yeah. Excellent. Best 57 seconds of my life right there. Leads perfectly into Cut Me Out. I was kind of bummed at first because it wasn't all just one track. But they saved the best 2 tracks on the album for last. It is a perfect finish. Really hits you hard in the feels. It is a phenomenal song. It's the only song that I gave it perfect score. Nothing wrong with it at all. The screaming comes in at the perfect time, the rapping comes in at the perfect time, the chorus, the lyrics, I can't get over how perfect this song is. The message behind it is wonderful. Again, it's my favorite song. It's the perfect finish to this album. If I had to recommend a song from the get-go, it would be this one. But it's not the heaviest song, so it might not be the first one I do, but it's my favorite, Cut Me Out. So to summarize, you basically feel like you're listening to some new age Linkin Park right here. It's definitely one of the best bands Rise has signed in a very long time, since Memphis May Fire. Easily one of the best albums of 2013. It's going to be in my top 10. I don't know if it's going to be number 1, but it's going to definitely be up there. Dangerkids Collapse, I give that a 9 out of 10. The Faux Hawk approves.